What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got the craziest interrogation moments of all time, okay? About to run this up one time for the one time, man. And y'all know how I like these videos, man. We seeing what's going on in these crazy streets, bro. The IRL, real life situations that be happening to people all around the world. All right, man. This is brought to us by Dr. Insanity. Make sure to go run them up, man. They almost at 600K, man. I love the videos they put out, man. Some of them I've seen, they put together a lot of clips, basically, of just a lot of different shit that goes on, and they kind of produce them into different topics or whatever it may be. So make sure to go check them out, bro, because I love reacting to their videos right here. So let's get to this one. If you guys got more videos you want me to check out, man, get at me in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get to it. Whoa. Dog. Come on, dog. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. There's about 100 more guys out there, man. They watching, bro. They watching you, bro. You not gonna get away, dog.
Interrogation rooms hold some of the most horrifying, saddening, and life-changing moments in history. So here are some of the craziest interrogation moments of all time.
Oh, no. He jumped out the window?
Starting out with Thomas Robinson, a 27-year-old facing life in prison after shooting a 17-year-old boy. But Thomas wasn't going down easily. In fact, he was determined to make the cops' life as difficult as he could in the most dangerous ways imaginable.
Nah, that's wild.
As the policeman moves to handcuff him, Thomas leans over and glances at the holster on the cop's waist, where he gets an idea that could end in death for him and the officer.
I mean, if we being honest, bro, that cop's supposed to be mindful of that. Like, usually cops are very mindful of, like, where they got their gun, who's around, who can reach for it, the position that people are in that might make them want to reach for it. Like, usually they're pretty good with being mindful and protective of that. So I'm assuming he either got somebody in there with him, so he's not, like, worried about it as much, or he just, you know, just made a little brain fart and forgot. Oh yeah, he right there.
Yeah, I'm good. You couldn't get it.
Thomas made a leap for the cop's gun, but due to safety features built into the holster, he wasn't able to get it out. After a short struggle, 2 more cops entered the room with tasers to subdue him, and he was eventually restrained without further issue. This obviously just looks like a case where the suspect wanted to escape and was prepared to do so by any means necessary. But take another listen to what he's saying as he's fighting with the cops. If he was really trying to escape, it's unlikely he'd be repeating the words "kill me" from the get-go. Instead, it's possible that Thomas was so terrified of his sentence and the position he was in that he made the radical move to scare the officers in hopes that they'd shoot him and spare him from what's to come.
Hey man, if we being honest, a lot of people is like that though, man. They'd rather die than go to jail, bro. Like, they'll do whatever they can. They don't got enough in them to just off themselves, but they will do whatever to not go to jail, and, you know, whatever that may be, even if that means, you know, being no longer. If that means being no longer, sometimes that's better than going up over there, especially if you're talking life and this and that and all that other stuff.
Bringing a firearm into an interrogation room is an incredibly foolish idea, and the majority of police departments forbid it for the safety of the detectives. But it seems this Las Vegas police department also forgot about that rule, and come incredibly close to seeing the consequences.
They supposed to get checked before that.
This man convicted of killing a 2-year-old.
Why he look like a mix between Javonte Davis? Why, brother, like a mix between Javonte Davis and Shakur Stevenson, bro? That's crazy.
Boy actually managed to retrieve the gun from the detective's holster, resulting in a mad scramble to get it back off him. It took 3 separate officers and multiple punches to the head to reclaim the firearm. Somehow, nobody was hurt, but Ryan Waller wasn't so lucky, as his story ends in a truly horrifying way after he was brought in for interrogation with a bullet still stuck in his head.
What? Dog, come on, bro. My boy got a bullet lodged in his head, and y'all wanna do an interrogation with a dude who got a bullet lodged into the middle of his head. It looks like through his eye. Bro needs to be in the hospital. I mean, I'm sure he went to the hospital and they did whatever they could, and maybe the bullet just stuck in the eye. He got to go through a more thorough procedure, but he got enough consciousness that he can go through interrogation, which is it's crazy, bro. I mean, but that's the system for you. Shit.
You're telling me they shot you with a revolver in your eye?
Yes.
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a revolver.
They shot you in the eye, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
Facts.
Because most likely you'd be dead.
But little did police officers know, he was actually telling the truth. As while 18-year-old Ryan was being mocked by detectives, he was suffering from a gunshot to the head and experiencing a brain bleed that could end his life at any moment.
I'm trying to go back to sleep and try to go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed.
On the 23rd of December 2006, two men broke into Ryan Waller's house looking for revenge for a past argument. Ryan heard the noise at the door, but when he went to investigate, a hand reached inside and shot him twice in the eye. The two men, Richie and Larry Carver, then entered his house and shot Ryan's girlfriend Heather, killing her instantly. By some miracle, 18-year-old Ryan survived and was able to talk to police when they arrived hours later. Given he'd just been shot in the head, he told them he had no idea what happened, but instead of being taken straight to the hospital, he was taken to the police station and interrogated for the longest hour of his life.
Oh, bro, I'm about to get so much money, dog. Like, if I survive this, I'm about to get so much money, bro. Like, I almost want to throw up on how much money I'm about to get for the fact that you just pulled up to a crime scene. My girlfriend is shot dead somewhere in the house. I'm shot in my eye. Instead of taking me to any hospital, calling emergency service, before anything, bro, while I'm shot in my damn eye, you decide to interrogate me because you don't believe I got shot with a real gun because I'm still alive. Dog, I'm getting so, if I survive this, I'm getting so much money. Oh my God, it's going to be disgusting. Can't replace my girlfriend who dead, rest in peace. And can't replace whatever may be complications from getting shot in my eye. But dog, I'm about to get paid. I'm about to get paid for sure.
Before the interview started, Ryan was left in the room alone. He squirmed in pain for 20 minutes straight, and worse yet, he was handcuffed to the desk and unable to scream for help.
Bro is dying, bro.
Man.
Ryan is obviously not okay, but the detectives begin the interrogation anyway.
You know why you're down here, Ryan? You have no idea why you're down here?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't know what happened, okay? So I'm going to read you something to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in a court of law. What's the highest grade you went through school?
I don't know. I just want to go home.
Oh, you're not going to go home right now. What's the highest grade that you completed?
B?
He said B.
Not grade, as in letter grade. I'm asking.
My boy is dying, and you
graduate
ask
high
him
school?
questions about if he graduated high school.
Do you know how to read and write, Ryan?
Yeah.
The way the detective is talking to Ryan implies that he knows something is wrong. He's raising his voice slightly, slowing down, and talking in very simplified language just as you would a child. Yet even with the massive red mark around Ryan's face and the dazed responses he's giving, the detective still decides that nothing is wrong and continues questioning him.
Do you have a girlfriend? No? You know a girl named Heather?
The one that lives there right now?
I guess, I don't know. If her name's Heather, what's her last name?
I don't know which name she's trying to use as her last one. She's trying to have a real last as her nickname, so I don't know.
What nickname does she go by?
She probably wants the last name, Kyman.
Kyman? How old is Heather?
16 or 17.
What happened to your face?
I don't know.
You told the officer just a few minutes ago that someone hit you. Do you remember who hit you?
I think it was Heather.
Why would Heather hit you?
It was an accident. I forgot why.
What was an accident?
Heather's last name?
No. What was an accident?
This is why he should be going to the hospital first. Bro's brain injury. Bro's going through so much shit right now. His brain is bleeding. Like, there's so much wrong in this whole situation. Of course, he won't be able to recount the events that just happened right before he got shot in his head. That's why you take him to the medical. That's why the police usually are very good about making sure they get into whoever they need to go to so that they can be medically cleared in order so they can take questions. Right? Because if this happens and they take all these questions, get all these answers back, and then they come to find out at some point in this interrogation that he's not good, he's going through a brain injury, he's damn near dying, we got to take him to the hospital, and the medical team says he shouldn't have been answering questions, shouldn't have been doing this, he wasn't medically clear, he has a lapse in his brain function. All those questions and answers get thrown all the way out. They get thrown all the way out because he wasn't supposed to be answering none of those questions because he can't even recount the events of what happened clearly because the nigga's brain is bleeding as we speak. He literally died.
What happened for her to hit you in the eye like that?
She just hit me on accident. She was giving Christina a head.
She was what?
She was helping Christina with her hair or something. I don't know.
Who's Christina?
She's on the couch.
Christina's on the couch?
Ryan and Heather lived with another person whose name isn't public. There's a possibility that it's the Christina he's referring to here, but either way, nobody else was home at any point of the night of the attack. Ryan is clearly suffering traumatic brain injury, and it's astonishing that the detective isn't connecting the dots.
Right.
Even if it was just blunt force like Ryan is telling him, he still should be checked out by a doctor given how he's acting. But of course, that's not how it happens. Instead, it somehow gets even more messed up.
What happened last night?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I really don't. I just want to go to sleep and go to sleep.
Hell no, you can't go to sleep, bro. You're going to be in a coma.
Christina and Heather.
Christina and Heather.
Mm-hmm.
And Christina was on the couch?
Heather was.
Heather was on the couch. You told me Christina was on the couch just a minute ago.
I don't know, man. I really don't. I really don't. I just want to go and go to sleep, man.
All right, you're not going to go anywhere. Do you know what happened in your house last night?
Why, what happened?
I don't know what happened. You're all beat up, so tell me what happened.
I don't know. I just want to go to sleep, man.
There's a dead girl in your living room.
She's dead?
Yes.
Heather? The girl on the couch is dead?
I don't know if she's on the couch, she's dead.
Well, these people came over, Richie and his dad, with shoot and arrow, bow and darts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They hit me and her with those. That's it. And Heather wasn't there. And Eric wasn't there. It was just me and Heather.
And then what happened?
And that's it. Richie and his dad tried to break in through the back.
Richie and Dad? His dad?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Richie?
I don't know.
Well, you obviously know him. You know his name by Richie.
I think I know what he means by shooting arrows and blowing darts, but that's like white people terminology. I don't know all of that. Like, I think I know what he's mean when he's saying shooting arrows, you know what I'm saying? Blowing darts, you know, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong.
She lived there.
Was he a roommate of yours?
He used to be.
They hit you?
Yeah.
Now it's Richie that hit you, not Heather?
No, Richie and his dad.
Why?
Because they were trying to get their stuff. I don't know why.
And they had some kind of bow and arrows?
They each had 2 revolvers and they didn't let off any shells.
Shooting arrows.
Okay, you just said they had bow and arrows. Now they have revolvers?
That's what I meant. They had revolvers.
They have revolvers.
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then they shot us with those.
They shot both of you?
Yeah.
Where'd they shoot you at?
I got shot in the eye.
You got shot in the eye
I think so.
with a revolver.
I think. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Then what happened?
I don't know.
You don't know a lot. Ryan.
I don't, man. I really don't.
I'd like to see this detective try and articulate himself anywhere near as Ryan is in this situation.
Yeah.
He's managed to recount the exact sequence of events as well as the perpetrators' names with the revolver bullet still in his brain. It
That's
does sound like
crazy.
an unbelievable story, and that's probably why the cop is essentially laughing at him by now. But that still doesn't excuse any part of what's going on. He's obviously distressed, in pain, and needs to go to the hospital. But he's still more than half an hour away from any form of salvation.
Ryan, why don't you tell me what really happened there? Because I don't believe.
I really don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know. I can tell you anything, I swear.
I want you to tell me the truth. That's all I want from
Richie
you.
and his dad came there. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but they put me in sleeping hold. And, like, they put me in sleeping hold with the arrows and shit. Like, I lived through that crap.
You're all over the board here, number one. You're saying bows and arrows, you're saying revolvers, and you're saying some other thing. And you're saying they shot you in the eye. Okay? They shot you with a revolver in your eye.
Yes. And that's
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a revolver.
They shot you in the eye.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You could tell he telling the truth. He's just like, dog, like, what do you want from me, bro? I'm literally dying. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, what else do you want from me, dog? Like, I ain't worried about going to jail, none of that. Like, cause I ain't do nothing. Like, I'm just like, bro, what do you want? I'm trying to tell you.
With a revolver, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. It was most likely you'd be dead.
That's what I thought too, man. I really don't know. I really don't know, and I just want to go back to sleep and try to go back to bed.
You're not going back to bed. Okay? That's not going to happen. What happened to Heather?
Heather got shot
Where did she get shot?
inside the face once.
She got shot inside of the face?
Mm-hmm.
How close were you to her when she got shot in the face?
It was after I got shot, so I didn't even hear anything.
So you got shot first?
Uh-huh.
And what happened? Did you call 911?
Uh-uh.
Did you see if she was alive?
She was sleeping still, and that's it. I just let her sleep.
She got shot in the side of the face and you let her sleep?
Yes.
This does not make sense, Ryan.
I know, I didn't mean to, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was passing out. That's because I got shot wrong once, too, and I was gonna pass out.
Okay, this is now, not before. You're saying right now you've been shot
Yes.
in the eye
Yes.
with a revolver.
Yes.
All right. Ryan, you need to start telling me the truth because your story
He's
doesn't make
like,
sense.
bruh.
I'm trying, man. I don't know.
What happened with you and Heather last night?
Her dad came and shot the house.
And shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad shot her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do?
I tried to go back to sleep.
After you've been shot
Mm-hmm.
in the eye,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't know enough to call 911.
Mm-mm.
Ryan, look at me. Ryan,
Yes. I don't know.
Imagine being somebody who's never been shot in the eye before, trying to tell somebody that after they got shot in the eye, after you just said they should be dead after getting shot in the eye, they shouldn't be able to do anything, they shouldn't be alive, they should be dead. That's what you just told this dude. Now you telling him that after he got shot in the eye, in the same situation you told him he should be dead in, that he should have enough mindfulness to call 911 and do all this, not go to sleep, which would cause death, most likely, or a coma or something like that. Come on, bro. Come on, guy. You just told him he should be dead after getting shot in the eye. Now you trying to berate him for not calling the police after getting shot in the eye. Come on, man.
Man, I really don't
why
know.
did you shoot Heather, Ryan?
I didn't shoot Heather. She was already shot once by her brother, I swear.
Richie.
Yes.
Richie shot his own sister.
Yes, I swear. That's it.
Sit down.
Not me.
And you've been shot in the eye.
Yes.
Come on, put your legs down. Put your legs down. Bring your face closer.
Oh, my head hurts.
Yeah, you finally gonna look at his eye? Dummy, dumbass, stupid, idiot.
Yeah, be right back.
That whole time he telling you got shot in his eye. That's the first time you look at his eye. That's crazy.
Finally, the detective at least considers the fact that Ryan might be in some form of physical distress. He leaves the room to ask for an ambulance and returns momentarily to try and get a few more details about the shooting. Ryan clarifies that Heather isn't related to Richie or his dad, and that he's got no idea why they attacked him that evening. 10 minutes later, the fire department arrives to take a look at Ryan's injury.
And he's acting like he has a serious head injury, which would make sense.
What's your name?
Confirm.
Ryan.
Yeah, we'll take them.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we
it's
can tell. Did that all? Has it been like that before, or it just happened tonight?
like this for like a day or so.
So it happened what? The other night?
I don't know.
You don't know what happened. Were there guns around?
This kid Eric did it. I don't know how he did it exactly. I might have been shot. I don't know.
Ryan gets his blood pressure taken, and finally, after 56 minutes of unnecessary and ultimately deadly interrogation, he's taken to the hospital. Upon inspection at the hospital, doctors immediately realized his status was critical and that he also had indeed been shot in the eye. They also told his father that he'd contracted an infection that could have been prevented had he received proper care.
Dog, and he got an infection in his brain. Come on, bruh. That could have been prevented if he had immediate surgery. Oh my God, if I could sue for like $100 million.
Ryan stayed at the
I need
hospital
100
for
million.
35 days and lost part of his brain and his left eye. Worst of all, though, he experienced regular seizures from the day he left the hospital until 2016, when one finally took his life. Richie and Larry were both given life in prison without the possibility of parole. Ryan's father also sued the police department, but as is so often the case, he only received a fraction of the punishment, less than 3 years in prison. Many people believe this officer should be charged with assault and possibly even murder, and that
I
3
agree.
years is absolutely not enough, especially compared to cases like Reed Duran's, whose
Yo, that cop need, oh my. I need 20 million. That can't even replace the life lost leg, but I need 20 mil. Man, that cop need to go to jail for like 15, bro.
facing
Like,
up to
come on.
30 years in prison after attacking a cop. Reed was arrested at an elementary school after he was seen pretending to be the father of a kindergartner. Reed was seen to be acting strangely around the kids and failed to correctly name any of the children there, so he was arrested and taken to the police station. In the interrogation, Reed freely told officers that he intended to lure one of the children out, feed them candy laced with tranquilizers, then abduct them while they were unconscious.
Oh, hell
But
no.
after
He
what
gotta-
seemed like an easy
he gotta get beat up.
interrogation, Reed suddenly decided that the detective had heard enough and made a bid for his escape.
Shut your ass down.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Weak ass escape.
You kidding me right now?
Reed had picked up a pen and attempted to stab the officer with it, but the officer's reflexes and composure helped him to instantly take him down and restrain him. That, and the fact that the pen isn't the most effective weapon. Either way, Reed was arrested and charged with attempted kidnapping and now a felony count of assault. He's currently awaiting trial and facing up to 30 years in prison. Reed's escape obviously didn't end very well for him, but the story is different for Quantrell Schwarzlow, who managed to escape the cops faster than anyone in history.
Bro got the blackest first name and the whitest last name I done ever heard in my life, bro. How your name Quantrell? How your name first name Quantrell and your last name is Schwarzlow? Out the blackest first name and the whitest last name I done ever heard, bro. Quantrell Schwartzloder. His parents did a 50-50. Nigga, I get the first name, nigga, you get the last name, homie.
Quantrell was brought in for strangling a girl and assaulting her, a crime he clearly didn't want to be convicted of.
Oh, he gone out the window. He out the window, he gone.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately for Quantrell, his handcuffs were a dead giveaway, and he was captured 4 hours later. While it's unknown exactly what happens to Quantrell after, this clip will forever put him in the Interrogation Hall of Fame.
For real,
However,
though.
Ricky
Out the window.
Hawthorne took a much more straightforward approach to ending his interrogation, managing to confess in record time. Ricky was found covered in blood near the bodies of Lara Kuchar and Tommy Skeens. Lara had clearly been assaulted. Ricky's DNA was also found at the scene, so police had no worries when bringing him in. Surprisingly though, Ricky would make it even easier for them.
Hey,
Hey,
come on in.
hey, yes, sir.
Yeah, I did it.
I was,
I did it.
you know what? Let's do this.
I did it, but I think somebody came behind me and finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
So much for staying silent. However, Ricky is alleging that he wasn't actually the murderer. He just attacked the couple and assaulted Laura. It was someone else that finished the job. Even though the evidence was stacked against him, he still would have had a better chance of getting away with it if he just stayed silent.
There's 3 more people. I don't know.
And you know what?
They was living when I left.
You'd be surprised how many more people would be better off just being quiet. Literally, don't say anything. If you just don't say nothing at all, that's the best position you can be in. Don't say anything. You have the right to remain silent. Plead that. Plead the fifth. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th. Plead that. Because that's your best bet at all times.
But I think somebody came
Let them
in
figure it
behind
out.
me and finished them off. I did beat the shit out of them, but it was somebody else. I left.
Despite his claims, it was determined that the couple died of the injuries inflicted by Ricky, and he was later found guilty of the first and second-degree murder, as well as the attack on...
Yep, good luck, bro. Anyways, that was it. The craziest interrogation moments of all time. Y'all let me know what you think of that video. If you enjoyed the reaction, get at me in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know how you feel and all that. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all remember to keep it real. Real is rare. Real always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.